Just slow. It's on the simmering so low. Give him a slow shot, Dad. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I will share with you another soup video. Welcome once more to fall. Soups and more soups. But before I move on to the tutorial, I just want to say special thanks to all the people supporting our channels. I want to send a special shout out also to my patrons. If you would like to be a part of my Patreon family, click on the link in the description of this and all my other videos and join us over on Patreon. Our post notification shout outs today, they go right up there. Our post notification shout out is the very first 2 people that comments on every video that we drop in a positive way onto the video. So today we are going to be making a meatless red peas soup. I am not sure if I've ever uploaded a meatless red pea soup. I know I've uploaded maybe 1 or 2 in-depth red peas. I also did a cream of red pea soup for you. I am not sure. I stand to be corrected. I don't think I've ever made a in-depth meatless red pea soup. All type of soup we're going to do. Soups with different types of videos showing you how to do this, to do that. We're going to show you how to truss, to clean, to season, to all of those things. A chicken, because it's the season. It's a festive season. Whether we like it, yes or no, it's a festive season. Let's get on to meatless red pea soup, one of my versions. So, right on over here, I've got me a pot coming to... We're eating up this pot. I've got here some red peas. Look at this. We did cook them, but we did not cook them all the way. So, this is our red peas right there. Our pot is here getting heated. We're going to be adding to it some butter, and I'll catch you in the next clip. I'm going to be adding a tablespoon and more, or maybe I would say shy of 2 tablespoons right there. We're going to leave it to melt. So as our butter melts, I'll be introducing you to my little condiments. I have right here some freshly squeezed coconut milk. I've got here some dough. It's cornmeal and flour. We're going to put in some cornmeal, small cornmeal dumplings. We're going to be using some of our frozen celery. A little chopped frozen pumpkin. We're going to be chopping this carrot to put in there. I've got here some peppers, bell pepper, a piece of bell pepper, which is the red, some French thyme right here, which is the green, lots of chopped onions. We have got here 5 pegs of garlic and some ginger. I will be grating them. Let's turn our attention to our skillet. We're going to be putting all these chopped herbs right in there. Wow, our French thyme has just hit the heat from the butter. Yep, this is how we're starting off this meatless red pea soup. We're not going to put any pickled meat in there. We're not going to have nothing to get no flavor. So I am putting my flavor, or my flavors in there. Let's get our flame up, because as we put the condiments them in there, we hear it start going down. So we want it on a high heat. But we're going to cook these off, trying to get some flavors or natural flavor. So we have put the heat up in a cast iron Dutch oven here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, as it goes and cooks all along, I will be adding the grated ginger and the grated garlic. No noodles will be used for me, no meat, no pickled meat, no nothing at all. So this is one of my versions. I have many versions of meatless red pea soup. And I know you're going to say about the carrot, but I got requests from one of my family members to put in a little vegetable. They like it that way. So we're starting off our soup this way. You can start your own, how you like it. Put in your noodle, do your thing. I am not using noodles, okay? So do your thing. Next clip. Look at this. We vamped up our flame to the highest. Wow. Frozen celery, grated ginger, grated garlic. Okay, this is what I'm using. We're building our flavor, natural flavors for our meatless red peas soup. Okay, in with our red peas with the liquid and all. Okay, I did cook it part way with a little salt. Okay, not much. So we're gonna leave this to, we're gonna lower our flame and we're gonna leave it to cook there for about 30 minutes. As it cooks, I'm gonna add some chopped carrots to it too, and as it cooks, the red peas is gonna start, you know, breaking down some more. Remember I told you I cook it part of the way. This is optional if you don't want to put no carrot in there, but I got requests for some vegetable in there, and that's what I'm doing. I thought I would have been putting pumpkin, but I said no, I want the color to remain. Let's put a little warm water, a little more, cover it, and we're gonna leave it right there. Yes, we could put a little extra salt from now, a little extra salt, because we know we don't have enough right now. So we're gonna put just a little tad bit more. We're gonna cover it, leave it to start coming to a slow boil in this cast iron. We're making meatless red pea soup. In the next clip you'll see me, I'll have my, I'm gonna put some sweet potato, I'm gonna put a few little dumplings, because you know it's soup and it requires dumpling from a Caribbean point of view, and I might put a little piece of breadfruit. Next clip. You see that? You see this boil, fam? You see everything start blending together. You see that color? So at this point I'm going to be adding my little dumplings. So I did my dough over time and I wrapped it in some plastic wrap, making it look so nice and so soft. Yeah, so it has been properly relaxed. So you can make your little dumplings how you want to make them. I don't know my little style of dumpling already. Then I make some little sexy dumpling. You see them? It's not a big wash with pata soup, so we don't need no big old. Yeah, put it in our little dumplings, looking all cute and dandy now. So I will go whilst these cook, and I'll be preparing my little breadfruit and my little sweet potato, and we will return. When we come back and put those in, that is the time when we'll be adding our coconut milk. Okay, you see that medium, like almost to low, you see that? So what is gonna happen, everything is gonna be all incorporated when we put in our sweet potato and our breadfruit, but I want my dumplings to be cooked off somewhat before. Okay, so when we add our coconut milk, we're just gonna add some little herbs, you know, my little dried herbs and stuff. So if you want to put in your noodle, you can put it in from now. This is the at this point you'd put it in, or sometime somewhere down the line to your soup. But as I told you, I won't be putting in any noodle, adding my dumplings, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Okay, time for potatoes, and it doesn't have to be potatoes. Mine is sweet potato and a few pieces of breadfruit. It doesn't have to be that, it's just what I have. You can do you. Okay, so you see it's taking somebody, and I want to show you something too. I've cut my potatoes a little bigger than the breadfruit because potatoes are easy to mash, sweet potatoes. So that's a lot for my food. And as I stir, well, my pot too little. You see this, all these peas hold up, but they are cooked. So at this point, I'm going to be adding my coconut milk, and maybe not all. This is what we need. Okay, and you know what's going to happen already. It is gonna just dim in the color of the red pea soup. Yeah, we want to at this point put in a little smoked paprika. If we're adding a little smoked paprika, it will aid with coloring, bringing up back the coloring, and also you're gonna get a little smoke flavor. from this here, our red pea soup. White, red, yeah, right, Scotch bonnet. I'm flavoring up toasted, grounded coriander seed. Yes, that's it. And as we cook, we're gonna be adding a little extra salt. I'm gonna leave this to let everything start cooking and coming together. Okay, I'll come every now and then, and as soon as these foods start cooking and subside, the breadfruit, you see it's floating because it's a gassy food, you know. So I tell them, see everybody around on breadfruit, if you're gassy, don't eat a lot of breadfruit. As soon as the breadfruit starts subsiding, I'm gonna be coming with more vigorous stir. I also am gonna put some chopped scallions in there, okay, and maybe a little more. So this is what we are having at this point. This is what we did. This is where we had. You see our peas then all up same, but look here. And also we had this fairy soup, you know, with water, peas water one side, breadfruit one side, dumpling. No, everything is gonna come together as our regular red pea soup. Next clip. I'm back. You see my soup. It's souping a little homegrown scallions. One extra peg of grated garlic. Or if you want to put garlic powder, do your thing. Some allspice. This is allspice, not pimento seed. Remember to rinse yours if you care to. At this point, I'm putting in about 3/4 of a tablespoon of what's that thing there? Tomato paste. And it's quite optional. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to. We're gonna give some stirs. You notice that my food, you know, see them no more. You see what going in there? Yeah, man, food has been, you know, the food them are cooked down. Look at that. We don't have no meat in this, you know. We ain't got no meat. You could put in some okras, not too much, and don't like look for small young ones, or some small broccoli florets, if you please. Your thing of choice. Don't cut up your okra and don't go too much. Just for a little extra color, a little extra presentation, and all of that. Look for me, no man. Look there. So I go on, Dad. Hey, yeah. No meat, none of that, you know. Let us taste now for our salt perfection, which I do think we are going to need a little more salt, eh? Yes, we do. A little more salt. Wow, the spice is there. Oh, no. The spice is there for who can take the spice. That little piece of that Scotch bonnet that we did. Spice is here, man. We love the spice. It's a whole season. A little extra salt. Anyone you have? Pink, blue, white, yellow, or green? I think I'm at the little extra salt. Salt brings the flavors together. And I eat that, you know. Look at it. This is a meatless red pea soup. I'm gonna continue stirring, and when you see me in the next clip, look here. Me not have one thing more than to dish out some you know, because the weather is cold, getting cooler in the nights, colder at nights, and in the day it's still like a warm. So these are what called for soups. A that is called for soup. I'm stirring until my tomato paste is properly dissolved. Look no man. And if you have your beetroot, you could have put in some beetroot cubes. Yeah, and nothing. Next clip. Give them a shot, Dad. Slow. Just slow. It's on the simmering so low. Give them a slow shot, Dad. Look at that. Look at that. Let's give it a slow stir. Really slow. Look at that. As those as this food, they release their starches and the peas and everything has come together. Look on the soup. A red pea soup that you know. Look at the consistency. Hello. How they do? Please stop making the soup with the soup one, the liquid one place, the food one place, and if you have meat, the meat the one place. Our soup is ready. Let's turn our flame on. Give it a few 2-3 minutes, and when we come back, we're gonna have a decent little bowl for you. Bowl up red pea soup, no meat. Next clip. We are right back. It's time for me to dish up some of this soup here. Look here. Me telling you the truth, you know. Look at that. Look at that. Meatless red pea soup. Could there. Give it a thorough stir. Make sure when you take up in this ladle, make sure say whole heap of peas. We don't want the soup dish with the whole heap of peas that down in our bottom. Look at that. From my kitchen to yours. From my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. It is meatless red peas soup. Lord, if fall never come, we would know so we couldn't cook this. Papa Jesus, could there. I'll come back to present. There you have it. From my kitchen to yours once more. It's Debbie's meatless red pea soup. I put local chop scallion on it. I know it's a little greenery. Presentation, we do that over here. We're big on presentation on the Jamaican cooking journey. Please do. Enjoy.